What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Just fed the chickens here on a really hot day. It's about 98 degrees out right now. Heat index is almost 110. We thought the temperatures were going to go down, but they just keep the summer temperatures, so it's a hot day outside. Getting back to doing these videos. I took a little break there so I can get back to it full on again. 2 videos a week and some live streams once these temperatures do go down, which they should start since fall is just in a couple weeks. So, ready to get back into this. Chickens are doing great. Ducks are doing good. They got all their feathers in. Some of the chickens, well, probably 3 or 4 of them are molting. There's quite a few feathers around. But it's a hot day. They've all been in the hen house for the most part, or out chilling by the waters to cool off, taking dirt baths and everything. Finally got to break this broody hen turkey neck. She was trying to sit on eggs for probably almost a month, and she wasn't doing too well on there, but she's finally off the nest, going around, following me around. But grass is high. I had the goats in here for about a week and they cut it down pretty good. It's already growing back. That thing, I put it back up, goats pushed it down again, and it kind of broke a little bit, so I'm gonna have to repair that, put it back up for some shade in the pen. But chickens have been hanging out in the other hen house over there and going into the other pen attached over there. Been feeding them over here since, so I'm like that grass over there get grown up. That's where I was feeding them. Just took the pigs down to the lake. I'll show a video right now, but they enjoyed it a lot. Pigs enjoyed the water right there. Got a lot of chickens hanging out in here. In the cool barn. Our low temperatures in the morning are getting a little cooler, but hopefully it cools down a lot more. Get away from all this heat. A lot of chickens already molted and got some good feathers back. Like this chicken, and she was a broody hen for a long time. She was on the nest for over a month trying to sit and lay, but she finally got off. And then I got 2 of the fluffy ones, Gravy and her son, and I might do something with them this fall or next spring. I might get all the fluffy ones together and incubate their eggs and hatch them out if I can. If I do, I'll probably wait till spring next year. But if I do this fall, they can stay warm with all their fluffy feathers they have. Ducks are always hanging out over here in this pen. It was windy this morning. The wind calmed down. There's no wind now, which makes it even hotter. But I don't do anything with these pools rather than filling them up for the ducks. Or the rain fills them up. They come over here and play in it. And I've tried to get the ducks to herd over into the pond before, but they just won't come right back up. But they're all nice to each other now. Always hanging out. And the barn pen hen house thing we made over here that used to be a horse stall, boarded that back up because it's a horse stall again, since that was originally going to be the turkey hen house with the ducks, but that didn't work out, so have that back as a horse stall. So we're here watching the ducks, and then Rosie comes, breaks through this hole right here, which we've already patched up, but she just goes wherever she wants. So she came in here and sat in this pool to cool off. They sure do like water, especially on a hot day like this. And they don't have any trouble with the chickens. Chickens, if they do have any trouble with the pigs, then they'll peck her and she'll run away. Egg production was up a lot, but in the past 3 or 4 days, it has been down a lot. Some days less than a dozen. So egg production went down a lot since the heat was going down, and then it came back up all of a sudden. So chickens are back in here cooling off, but just replaced the nest, sprayed it down. Hopefully we only have to do that a couple more times before winter sets in. So usually in the winter, for me at least, I don't have to clean the nest as much, since even though they're in here more, they don't get as dirty. It doesn't rain as much, and they're not all broody at the same time, so they're not all getting the nest messed up. But looks like we have a few eggs today. Only got one hen on here, and I don't think she's a broody hen. I think she's just laying an egg right now. I don't think we have any broody hens, which is good. They should all have stopped by now. Technically, they should have stopped by springtime, but it's not how they like to go by. Ready for them to get all good feathers wintertime too. The one thing I don't like about it getting cooler is how the sun sets a lot earlier, and in the middle of the winter it'll get to where the sun's setting about 6 o'clock, so not much daylight. Right now it's already setting at 7:30. In the middle of summer it's at 8:30, so you can already feel a change. Getting darker a lot faster. Chickens are getting more sleep here, getting to the roosts earlier, and then we'll fall back in time pretty soon here. But check and see how many eggs we got today. Probably not that many. I got some out of the nest earlier today already, so won't be as many. But still got some chickens sitting on the floor here, and all these can fly on the roost, but they just prefer to go down there rather than the roost or the one back there. Even though night fell, it's a little hot out here for the chickens still. Some of them are still panting, but it does cool off pretty fast here, and in the morning drops to about 60 degrees. Gets cool, it just warms up fast, and we had high humidity today, so keeps lingering in the air. Chickens are all doing good. Still got some molting, and then others just finished their molt, getting good feathers in for the winter. That look real pretty, like this one. This one right here just got her feathers in. These big fluffy ones, I've never seen them molt before yet. They always have good feathers. And then she just got some of her feathers in too. And this guy, I don't know what happened to him, but part of his tail feathers were gone. He had big long ones that went up straight up, but it's a cool looking rooster, probably most different breed I've ever had. And he's not an actual breed, he's one of the ones I've crossed through incubating chickens, but he looks real cool with his kind of wig with the comb on his head still, and all the streaks of gold in his wings. I got that from my original first chicken, Gravy, here, and she has a slight golden feathers in her, and when I bred them I didn't think that would translate into all her children, but all of her other, and he's the dad, but all of the other cochins that I bred out have real distinct gold color in their feathers, so I guess that's strong in her. See how many eggs we got here. So there's the eggs, about a little over a dozen today. Not many eggs. I'm thinking as soon as it cools down, next week or the week after next, our egg production will go up. And usually their egg production goes up pretty well in the fall. Then as the days get really short, it'll slow off, cut off a little bit more. But even in the winter, their egg production's always better than in the hot of the summer, since they can heat themselves up better in the winter rather than cool themselves down in the hot summer. But they're still doing good. Not the hottest summer we've had, but one of the longer ones. So we'll see how they do. And this one hen over here that was laying an egg earlier, I think she's just sleeping on the nest, because this hen down here, she sleeps on the nest. So I'm pretty sure we don't have any broody hens left. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. Make sure to share the videos with your friends, and I'll see you next time.